it's Nina Trapani here with you today, and I am excited to be bringing you some inspiration using Picket Fence Studios products. I'm going to be using this adorable Artist Dear stamp set, and I'm going to show you how I created these very colorful cards using some Copic marker coloring. I'll break out my scraps, and we'll even do a bit of DIY glitter stenciling. So let's hop in. I've got the Artist Dear stamp set here, and I'm going to stamp the girl image twice onto some Nina white cardstock so that I can color this image with Copic markers. I wanted to create a couple of cards, and I also wanted to color them in a couple of different skin tones. So this is why I'm stamping more than one image so that I can create multiple cards at once. And as you're creating one card, it really makes the multiple card process faster if you do everything in stages all together. So I'm going to do all my coloring all at once, I'm going to do all of my card assembling all at once, and then I will do all of my decorating on my cards all at once. So you're seeing me right now color in the skin tones of these two girls. I'm going to have a light skin tone and a darker skin tone, and I'm using Copic markers to color these images in. You can check out the blog for the details on the exact Copic colors that I used for both the skin tones and the hair. I chose black hair for the darker skin tone, and for the lighter skin tone, I'll use a brown tone. And what I love about this image is the style of the illustration. The style of this illustration is perfect because it can be easily customized to fit any person you're creating these cards for. And I really love being able to customize cards for people that I want to send to. I love making pet images look like the pets of the people I'm going to send the cards to, or people images. I like to make sure that they look like the people I'm going to be sending the card to. So it's always fun when you find an image that can be used across any type of skin tone or ethnicity, and I really love the style of this illustration. So I'm going to color in all of the little clothing accessories and of course the paint palette and art canvas that these girls each feature. And I even love that there's an adorable little bird perched on top of the easel. I think it's really cute. This image is so much fun to color, and the whimsical style just makes the simple coloring of this image just stand out. So I'm going to finish things up by adding some rosy cheeks to each of the girls, and I'm going to use my fine tip scissors to cut these images out. After cutting them out, I will take some glitter brush pen from the Aqua Shimmer Nouveau brush, and I'm going to brush that over top of their accessories and clothing. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I have so many scraps. I am always trying so hard to find ways to use them, and sometimes that pile just seems to grow and never actually go down. Well, today I really busted into those scraps and I cut them down into a bunch of little strips. This is a very popular technique right now, and I've been having fun with it too. So I thought I'd arrange them along the bottom portion of some card panels to create a colorful background behind each of these girls. So I adhered them all down with some tape runner, and then I'll use my Tim Holtz shears to cut off all the excess that's hanging off the side. And this is really fun because you can use almost any size scraps for a technique like this because you really only need a small amount. I cut these down to be about 1/4 of an inch in width, and so they worked really nice on top of these card panels. Along the top half of my card panel, I decided to add a little bit of stenciling, but I didn't want this to distract from the stripes that we've already adhered down, so I'm going to do some transparent matte texture paste and spread that over top of this Heffy Doodle DOTTY LOTTIE stencil. I'll use my stencil pal to smooth out the paste, and once my paste has been applied onto my card, I will take the stencil off and add glitter over top of these polka dots. Because I wanted these polka dots to be a little bit more toned down, I decided to do a sprinkling technique with the glitter. So this gets messy, but I'm going to put my fingers into the glitter and dust it over top of all of my little polka dots that we have here with the texture paste. You're definitely going to want to have a rag on hand to clean your fingers in between the sprinkling, and definitely be careful to not blow that glitter around because I did end up getting some all over my desk and the floor and even my cats. I also used the Lawn Fawn Chunky Glitter to add some more sparkle over top of these dots. And because I'm doing the sprinkling technique, it's only adding it to certain areas. It's not covering and saturating these dots with glitter. So it really makes a nice toned down effect. So if you can put up with the mess, maybe wear a pair of gloves, you're gonna get a really nice, cool texture here. So I'm going to arrange my girl onto the center of my card, and I pulled out the Reverse Happy sentiment strip set from Simon Says Stamp, and I cut down a greeting from 2 of the sheets that says, "I'm so happy we're friends." And I'm going to add that along the bottom portion of both my cards. Now I'm only showing you the assembly process of one of the cards. On both cards, no matter which card you're seeing here, both cards I completed in the exact same way. So the only thing different about these cards is the coloring. Finishing up my cards, I decided to add a little bit of glossy accents to their glasses. Each of the girls are wearing a pair of spectacles. So I'm going to add a little bit of shine to those glasses with the glossy accents. And once that dries, that creates a beautiful sheen and really makes the glasses look real. So that's going to finish up my 2 very colorful cards using the Picket Fence Studios Artist Deer stamp set. And I adore this set. I hope you love it too, and I also hope that you got some inspiration from today's cards. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and I will be back again soon with more to share. But until next time, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for additional inspiration, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!